Hello and welcome to Combat Mission Battle for Normandy. I am Generation Internet and this will be the third turn for the Canadian team. It goes pretty well for you guys. Let's get started. So immediately you see your teams start laying down some good fire on the Germans. The men in these woods get pretty beat up. I'll zoom in on that later. These squads all have orders to pause and then fall back. This squad had orders to hunt, but it immediately spotted some guys and started to fire. These squads move up into new positions nicely. And yeah, this is generally, it just goes very smoothly. You can see first this team starts getting away. They had a 15-second delay. This team follows shortly after. And you can't see it from this perspective, but you are causing some pretty massive casualties on the German attacking force. The only really thing to note is that you have a whole bunch of new contacts. Looks like they're trying to come around this way. So you can see this squad didn't actually, it was under orders to immediately run away, but I think since it was under fire when the turn started, it decided not to. I did give it the order, but it worked out pretty well for you guys, and I will get in closer now and show you why. So here's just the start of the turn again, so you can see all the little crosses appear, and of course this is with trees off. Immediately this squad just gets completely lit up, all clustered like that. They do not have a good time. You start laying effective fire in here, your Brent gun gets in a little action. You got them in a devastating crossfire. They really walked into a bad situation here, and you are punishing them for it. You can see most of these are corpses. We actually have two men surrendering over here. A third decides he's going to try his luck and make a break for it. But yeah, absolutely devastating. Let's see, this entire force starts to rout. And then over on this flank, you start taking some new contacts. And what's notable about these contacts is that these ones are actually paratroopers. There, you see there. These are proper Fallschirmjäger. So these guys are dangerous. And looks like you did, you killed one over here. Your scout team caught a few in an ambush. But yeah, you have a whole bunch of new contacts running up just as these regular troops are running away. So that's worth keeping an eye on. But it looks like two guys here want a free trip to Canada. Just one thing I will quickly remind you of is the fact that this squad has now burned through almost half its ammunition. At the start of the turn before this one, they had 780 rounds of ammunition. They are now down to 490. So 2 or 3 more turns of sustained fire, and they're going to be down to hand grenades and satchel charges. Just quickly, I'm going to run through the troops you can currently see. I'll do a spotting click through later. This is just so you can see the actual models for yourselves. Again, you have some Fallschirmjägers. This guy looks like he has a MP40. You have a whole bunch moving up here, and a lot more sound contacts, so you can assume there's many more you aren't seeing. MG42, a fairly standard mix of automatic weapons. That looks like a rifle grenade, MP40. So yeah, gonna cause a bit of a traffic jam as these troops continue to run away and the Fallschirmjäger continue to move up. Alright, and to finish off this turn, I will just do a quick click through of your units and what they can see. Your sniper team covering the flank, it can't see anything yet, but if they keep moving this way, it probably will. This is your third section who spread out. Ace gave kind of vague orders, so I moved his squad into the second floor, most of his squad into the second floor of this building where they can see out here, and his Brent gun squad in here. Your HQ moved up a little bit. It's currently, wow, it's actually in contact with most of your squads. Scout contact here, scout squad here. Your first section B detachment is here, but you will note the other 2 sections from first section got away clean. And third section, or second section, sorry, is in these buildings while the machine gun detachment is here. So what's spotting these Germans? So, it is pretty much only the scout team. Wow, except you can see this squad from second section can actually see these men. Although it'd probably be a bad idea to shoot at them from there if you're SMGs. Yep. So mostly spotted by this one last detachment of 1st section and this scout team, with a little bit extra coming from B detachment of 2nd section. Also, I lied, this section isn't actually in contact, and this one has visual far. So the squad that actually sees all the Germans can't share that with the rest of the platoon. Although everybody else, just going through again, this one isn't in contact. Sniper team isn't in contact. Not in contact. Just looking down here. So kind of sporadic coverage as to who's in your C2 network. But that'll do it for this turn, and I will see you next time.